Hi, Gemini. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm actually doing really well. As I'm doing this reading, which basically happens every week, I just get more centered and I see more about what I need to be doing. So it's actually good for me to give this reading to y'all. Anyway, the first thing I did was I pulled a card for the world from the Crystallary, that new oracle I opened the other night. And the card I get is Foundation. See, this is a pretty card. And what that is saying is that we need to be building our foundations. The foundation is what keeps a house from falling over. You know, back in the day when we had the three little pigs, Big Bad Wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house in because they didn't have a firm foundation. Right now, we're getting ready to move into the Age of Aquarius. Mars is retrograde, and life is cray. Absolutely cray. So this is a time that we need to be getting that foundation set for all of us. We need to figure out who and what we are so that we have that foundation for ourselves, so that when that big bad wolf comes and goes, we're okay. So the first thing I did was I decided to pull from the Dragon of the Orifay, the Oracle of the Dragonfey. Silly me. And we get Brigide. Brigide says we are one. Now, this could be we are one with the universe. We are one with each other. But I think this means we are one with ourselves. What? How's that? Well, we all have different roles. And you Geminis, because you're the twins, sometimes you have different yous. But my mother role, my tarot reading role, my Reiki master role, my being a witch role, my dog mom role, they're all me. And I need to bring those together to recognize me. I no longer need to keep myself separate. I no longer need to hide who I am from anyone. We are moving into the Age of Aquarius, as you know. So, and also you're not living your most authentic self until you put all of you together, until you're fully integrated with you. Isn't that crazy? We need to be integrated with ourselves. The next card I got, I pulled from the Spell Casting Oracle deck. And we get the Reconciliation card. That could be reconciling you with you, or it could be reconciling you with someone that you've had a falling out with. There's someone in my family that I've struggled with for a while. And I came to realize that it was my job to start that reconciliation. And so I began. And it's going slow, but it's going. And that's what you need to do. Just one step at a time and reconciling yourself with those people that you need or want in your life, should have in your life, but you don't want to, I don't want to deal with him, too much drama, too much whatever. No. It's time. It's time to reconcile those things. And for our tarot reading, the first card we get is the Six of Wands. This card says we're going to flip it over. You're going to get the recognition you need. This is public recognition. Maybe your boss is going to tell everybody what a good job you're doing, or your kid's going to win an award and everybody's going to think you're super mom or dad, And see, he's got the laurel leaf. He's riding the horse into, everybody's going, yay! So you're going to have some of those yays this week. But that's tempered by this Five of Cups. And see, he's crying over spilt milk. He's not seeing the 2 cups that are full. He's seeing the 3 that are spilt. So that's telling me that this public acclaim, you're not going to necessarily see it as a good thing. You're going to be looking at what you didn't get acclaim for. What you're not going to see that you got acclaim for some good things. You're going to see what you didn't get. And that's not good. We need to be thinking about what it is we did get. And the final one is Judgment. And so let's turn that over once again. And this card is saying, use your judgment. When someone's telling you you did a good job, say that your boss said you did a great job on the project that you did last week, and you're seeing, well, what about the project I did 2 weeks ago? This is saying use your judgment. Use your common sense to see what it is you are getting instead of what you didn't get. Because if we're always worrying about what we didn't get, we can't appreciate what we have. And that is so major in our lives. Because if we're not appreciating what we have, we're just miserable in the now. And we don't want that. We don't want to be unhappy. And I have things. You have things. You have gifts. You have talents. You have hopefully a roof over your head and food in your belly. And you're realizing that something's missing. You need more. And that's where that foundation comes in. So this week, concentrate on the haves instead of the haven'ts. Something else you need to be doing is changing what you're saying to yourself. Instead of saying, I hate, what do you hate? Let me think. I hate blue cheese. Say, I love ranch. Because the universe is hearing the blue cheese. They're not hearing the love of ranch. So if you're hating something, you're just bringing more of it into your life. But if you're loving something, you're bringing more of that in your life. If you say, I am a failure, or I am not a failure, the universe is hearing failure. But if you're saying, I am a success, they're hearing that you're a success. So that's part of your foundation this week, Geminis, is to get your words in line with your thinking. So Geminis, you have a good week. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text, 405-512-9400. You have a good one. Bye.